Hey guys. Um, Today I decided to talk about mind-bending movies. Movies that really are kind of interesting to watch, and like ones you may think my list is a little weird because it's kind of a little mix and match, but movies that I had to either watch a second time or really stop and think about to truly understand. My first one is actually kind of a tie. These two movies came out around the same time ish, and that is The Truman Show and Ed TV. Both of them are pretty similar in premise. Average Joe has his life televised to everyone, and they watch it. And like in The Truman Show, it's kind of opposite of the Ed TV though. The Truman Show, he doesn't know he's being taped, and that one always creeped me out because what if someone's whole life was just broad entertainment for someone. That's a really hardcore concept to understand. What if your whole life was just a lie put on to propagate for the masses? And EdTV, pretty much almost the same thing except for he signs up to have his whole life televised, and it's really hard to explain, but it kind of gets out of hand. This is when reality TV was first in its baby steps. So they're like, we're gonna show this movie as a fuck you to all these people. My Okay, that's number 11. Number 10, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. If you have not seen this movie, you should. Johnny Depp's acting is phenomenal. It's just batshit insane. You can't I don't know how else to describe it. You totally have to watch it. It's wonderful, and I had to watch it the second time. For number 9, Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind. That movie always gets me because it it really presents this idea of morality of if you could forget something that had such a huge impact on your life, like a truly deep romantic relationship, would you do it? And is it ethical? Like, it seems it's hard to explain, but that movie really got to me because it took me a couple weeks to think about if I broke up with someone who was that huge a part of my life. Like, I have had a relationship end, and it was really, really hard for me. And if I was given the choice to forget her, would I? I mean, it's kind of based off the premise of Shakespeare's "It is better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all." But, like, really think about that. If someone had that big of an impact of your life, but it ended terribly, would you take the memory with the pain, or would you forget it altogether? That's one of the things that I think is it's so amazing about that movie. Um, Number 8, Event Horizon. Now, just gonna put this out there. I love this movie, and it is phenomenally acted, and the premise is really, really interesting. Um, Crew goes out to this abandoned spaceship, finds no living life, and is trying to figure out what happened to the crew. And slowly they're going insane, being consumed by their fears. It's a phenomenal movie, and I just think if you haven't seen it, you should. Number wait, 8 or 7, Jacob's Ladder. Sorry, I should have these on a. I really should just have these on a counter. I'm gonna do that so that I don't keep screwing this up. Jacob's Ladder. This movie is just a really trippy movie. Like, you really are not sure what to make of it. I just he's a Vietnam veteran, or no, I believe it's a he's a veteran. It's been a really long time since I watched it, but I was thinking of movies that really mind bended me. And is he going insane or isn't he? It's you just check it out. You'll if you like mind bending movies, you'll like this one. Number six. This one was shown to me a while back by a friend, and I think it's still one of my favorite movies of all time. It is very trippy. You you really have to have a sense of like if you're a mathematician, this movie's for you. It's called Pi, and this guy is trying to find. It's based on the graphic novel A Book of Ants, which sounds childish enough, but no. This dude is trying to find the sequence to break everything down in the universe. He's trying to break the stock market, like into a quantifiable research pattern. But he keeps coming across this numeral, and religious zealots say that it's the name of God, that it's because Hebrew's all numbers, and then this computer company is trying to wants it to control the stock market. He's so interesting. It's such a good movie. I can't really explain it other than that, but you need to see the movie. It's a good movie. If it bothers you that it's in black and white, too bad. Watch it all the way through, end to end. Excellence. Like Pi, you can keep on going on forever. That's a math joke. Yes. 5. Fight Club. Now, I'm sure if you know this, like the end of Fight Club, or you've probably at least heard of it. But this movie, when I first saw it, blew my brains like no other. I think that was one of the best uh, ever conceived ideas, and I really liked this movie. I won't ruin the spoil. Like there's huge twist, huge story. Like it's really a mind bending movie. So if you get the chance, check it out. Number 4, Memento. And no, if you watch it backwards, it makes sense. That's a crock of crap. It does. But uh, Memento is definitely hard to explain. You gotta watch it at least twice before you can fully wrap your head around it. And I just say check it out. It's a wonderful movie. 3. Cabin in the Woods. Now I know that seems like a weird choice, but I think that is one of the most wonderfully crafted and brilliantly written stories ever. And it's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Um, yeah, uh, it's it's pretty good. American Beauty for number 2. Now that seems like a weird, but there's this whole presence there that I don't know. I really like this movie, and it's really subtle, but you're not sure whether he's gonna kill himself or whether like the whole storyline just so strange. Yeah. Personally, I think American Beauty is it's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's just that good. And then here's some honorable mentions that I didn't have room on the list for, but Antichrist, which if you know about this movie, it's a really good movie. The Wicker Man, the original one, not the Nick Cage remake, cause no. Hitchcock's Spellbound and Flesh for Frankenstein. Both of them, I think, are really excellent movies. Flesh for Frankenstein still makes me like it's there's another name for it, but I can't remember. Like I just know it as Flesh for Frankenstein. That's a really mind-bending movie. Yeah, and I had some others on the list, but I didn't know whether or not I should put them. Oh, and Old Boy. Old Boy is definitely another one that deserves to be mentioned. Old Boy, the South Korean film. If you get the chance, check that one out. But for the number one mind-bending movie that has ever really, like, my one of the first ones that tripped me out, and for all those who think it's gonna be Inception, I really hate that movie because Inception sucks. I'm sorry. I don't understand why everyone thinks it's so radical and new. I don't know. I didn't like that movie. That was a little segue. Um, but the number one movie that I think is brilliant and well written, wonderfully cast, Donnie Darko. I'm sure a lot of you probably see this movie and think, well, okay, and think I just think this movie has everything perfectly put together. It's paced right. There's you really can't understand it at first. After I saw this movie for the first time, I went out and bought it and watched it 3 more times because I liked it that much. It was just so beautiful. I, it, it's hard to explain. Yeah. Donnie Darko's definitely one of my favorite movies of all time. The visuals, the story, the ideas, the it's such an interesting thing that it keeps you on the edge of your seat. And his whole speech about "to be alone" has been made into a song by the band or the musician Scourge, which I think it's a wonderful song, and it's basically um, him just talking to his therapist about he's like, I can spend my whole life weighing the pros and cons, and in the end I still won't have any proof. So I think it's pointless. You think this quest for God is pointless? If in the end everyone dies alone, yes. That line always gets me. Like, all things on this earth die alone was such a huge thing for me. Like, this whole movie is beautifully based around. I can't really explain it. It's just, you have to watch it. If you've not seen it, I could go on for at least another 20 minutes on how amazing this movie is. There are some things that I don't like, but the rest of it way it outweighs everything. It's just one of my favorite movies of all time. So yeah, if you want to watch some mind-bending movies, any of those on the list, I will leave the honorable mentions. I forgot to include Old Boy, but I still if Old Boy definitely deserves to be on there. Uh, yeah. So check them out. Tell me what you think. This is J Road, and pieces. License Plate Jacket Radio. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Tell me in the comments what movies that you thought were mind bending or you had to watch a second time. Johnny out.